Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 video here today. In this video, I'm going to be doing a live blind playthrough of the new quest that came out today, Murder on the Border, and just, trying to go through the whole mystery solving process of the quest and, showing my live reaction to it and stuff. I have been looking forward to this quest ever since it was announced. I always enjoy mysteries and puzzles and stuff, so looking forward to giving it a try. I know it's been a little over a month since my last video. I basically made a video on the Fort Fern 3 release and haven't made anything since. And there has been quite a lot of changes made, or at least announced within the past month. So I'll probably make a video summarizing my thoughts on them. But suffice to say, I basically haven't really played RS3 much in the past month. Kind of been demotivated from the changes they're making and proposing, and just not really a big fan of the whole direction they're taking. And also with no content coming out until now, it's been pretty stale. And I was quite surprised that they hadn't released this quest sooner. When it was first announced, it was my impression that it was coming out as a release with the fort, but that was clearly not the case, and we only now just have gotten it. And who knows when the next update is coming out? I have no idea. I've actually been playing quite a bit of old school RuneScape on my main account. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. I don't know if I'll make videos on that or what. I kind of just do whatever I want on this channel. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. But yeah, I've been doing quite a bit of the latest raid they released on there, the Tombs of Amaskit, which has been pretty fun. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this quest started. So yeah, I'm here on my backup hardcore, or whatever you want to call it, because at this point, I don't think I'm probably going to go back to my other hardcore ever. I'm not too sure. But basically, that's the reason I'm on here is because this is the only account I even have anything built at the fort, so I couldn't do it on my main, and there is supposedly a small amount of combat. I was reading the summary here. You'll need to fight one enemy that scales to your combat level. So I have all this combat gear. So I guess I'm kind of taking a little bit of a risk here, doing it on my hardcore, but it's a novice quest. It shouldn't be too difficult. I think it's a novice quest, right? What does it not say here? I don't understand. I thought it usually said the difficulty on the page here. Let's sort by. Have they removed difficulty from the quest? I don't. Whatever. Anyway, it shouldn't be that hard, I don't think. But maybe I'll die on my hardcore here if we're completely wrong on that. But I guess this is where the quest has started here. And yeah, so you might hear my keyboard and stuff in the background, but that's just how we're doing it here. We're doing it live. So we received an urgent request from the king. And yeah, so also one of the rewards from this quest is there's an additional building you'll be able to build. I don't know where it's going to go, probably over there, which is a kitchen. So I'll talk about that again as well once I finish the quest. Let's go ahead and accept it. Request is from King Rold, and he wants to have he has a request from me. He wants to have a banquet to commemorate my appointment as the Duke. Royal family will be in attendance. Yeah, doesn't sound particularly distressing, except everyone. Yeah, the Queen is absolutely the worst. Customary to throw this party. Yeah, be prepared for backstabbing, betrayal, underhanded deals, and a plethora of sarcastic jabs and passive-aggressive remarks. Sounds like my kind of party. The thrill of political intrigue. Okay. In the backdrop of volumes 12 through 17 of Murder and Artie, the best mystery series in Gilnor, I'll have you know. Hopefully our soiree involves less bloodshed. Apparently it won't. Gotta keep our guard up. Definitely. Okay. What are the preparations? Oh, you have to build the kitchen during the quest here? God. So this is going to be annoying, just like that new Foundations quest. We just had to build a bunch of crap. Yeah, okay. Speak to Bill. Should be at the workshop, as usual. Sorry, a little bit. A couple of yawns sneaking in there. I kind of did just wake up here. Let's talk to Bill, I guess. So this will unlock the kitchen. I guess it makes sense that we need the kitchen to host the banquet. I wonder who we can recruit. Kitchen, what do I need? Oak frame, stone wall segments. Fantastic. I absolutely hate this whole building process. Oh, sweet. I actually already have all these oak frames that I need. That is solid. I just need some more of the limestone. I swear I click trade. Need some more of these for the walls. As I mentioned in my Fort Friend 3 video itself, not really the biggest fan of all these weird new items that were added and having to convert items to these to then use them. But at least I already had the oak frames. That would have been a pain to make. And there we go. We can start our blueprint for the kitchen, which is not where I expected. Maybe over there in the court. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's in addition to the town hall. I see. I guess I kind of noticed this little area. What is this? Stand in for a kitchen manager has a note. The note alone would probably have been enough. It tells you the benefits. Yeah, so I guess we can read it through here. At tier 1, you get a range, a bank, and a sink in the kitchen. And I mean, given how small it is, it's probably going to be a really good place for cooking if you're not maxed. Max Guild obviously has that fire right next to the bank, but you're not. I mean, I think most people use portables on mains, so whatever. And then you'll also never fail cutting through spider webs, which is a very weird thing that the kitchen is going to enable you to do. Tier 2 will give you a shop, which I'm not sure what will be in it. We'll have to see, I guess. And then you'll have a reduced chance to burn cooked food by 3%. Doesn't really matter for most folks. Cooking is an easy 99, and the cape makes everything not burn. And then at tier 3, there'll be a soup station like for port soups, which is, again, not that useful since the one in your port is right next to the bank anyway. And you get a 5% additional XP boost for cooking in the kitchen. So there you go. And yes, we know we need to complete this quest. So now I have to build the kitchen, and this will probably take like 5-10 minutes of just AFKing here. So I'll just cut this out, and I'll see you guys for when we pick back up on the quest. Okay, so the tier 1 kitchen is now built here. Looks pretty good. Door in the front and the side and into the building. A lot of doors for a kitchen. And that is bank number 5 within the fort. It's a little bit ridiculous, I feel like. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really hurt. It just feels kind of weird. I feel like this bank could reasonably not exist, since I don't think there's anything you actually do here in the town hall, aside from cooking. But by the way, I should claim my bonus XP since I haven't been logged in for ages. It should be a decent amount, I guess. I'm not sure. Yep, 200k herblore. That's pretty good. But yeah, that fireplace actually looks pretty nice. I'm a fan of that. And modern looking range, not too bad. I don't know if anybody uses sinks for anything. Look at that nice cabbage painting, amazing. But we have the kitchen built. I guess now we need to talk here to get our kitchen worker from somewhere. Let's see what they want us to do. Several candidates. My sister Bianca, highly skilled cook, worked for the Varick Palace. Okay, okay, sounds good. Is that just it? Signed, sealed, delivered. Our staff has been scouring the local area. There is little edible here, I bet, considering we're on the border of the wilderness. Poisonous hollyhock gathered from the local fauna. Okay, doesn't sound good. Gifts of food and drink are customary at a feast. Is that true? Okay. I took the liberty of sending the invitations. Meet me by the front gates when you're ready to greet our guests. Okay, we're already getting going here. Your sister Bianca seems to be taking her time, for sure. Hopefully she arrives in time. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. One of these weird things. Thought it said talk to Aster by the gate, but I guess I will commune with this mysterious portal. We're all prepared to start the banquet. I believe I hear the king's retinue approaching. Okay. Let's see, what do they got here? Introducing King Rold Romanus III of Misselin and Queen Ella Maria. Incredible. Duke McCheeserson. Very perceptive. Stupid, I hate this lady. The cultists that beset our retinue along the King's Road. Yeah, well, what can you do? Infernal source, all that sort of thing, whatever. Yeah, probably. We don't have any troops at all, so that would be sensible. Yeah. Are these your guards? Is that what you call them? Okay. Such a large convoy would draw attention. Friend 3 is hardly known for its bountiful harvest. That is very true. Very true. Yeah. Okay. I wonder who's gonna get killed. Someone random that's not important. They bore the mark of Zamorak. Lost some of your supplies. Simon is the royal wine taster. He looks depressed. Pleasure to meet you. And the flower of Lumbridge, Iris Ruthven, attending on behalf of the Duke Horatio. Duke Horatio's not showing up. What the heck? All right. So excited to be here. My horoscope told me that tonight's party would be one for the history books. Okay. Okay, she's an idiot. Please make your way inside. The other guests will join us shortly, and our new kitchen manager should be here any second. Okay, so they are going to show up. Okay, this is Bianca, the kitchen manager, with an appropriately ridiculous chef's hat. It's been too long. Times have been difficult since I was fired. Half the soup I had prepared for dinner ended up on Lord Muse and his wife. Not good. Not good. Welcome! Welcome to the fort. Seems as though we're already behind schedule. More guests approaching. Okay. Who is this doofus? Rodney Duke Horse? Wait. And then this stupid dog. Welcome to Fort Frith. Who are these people? I don't. This is the Duke of Edgeville? Never heard of him. Don't know who you are. Duke of Edgeville. Did they just randomly make you up now? I've never heard of a Duke of Edgeville before in my life. And Rodney with the most ridiculous hat I've maybe ever seen. That is really something. Patience is wearing thin. Really? It's a long day? Rodney, I will blow your house out, dog. That's my name. Rodney Midas. Great. And then you brought your stupid dog for some reason. What a lovely little readout. Never heard of that word. Bleak and dreary. You know what? Your dog can go take a long walk in the wilderness for all I care. All right? I hope that's who gets killed. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Head on inside. Yeah, I'm not sure if those are some random people or that they made up or if they existed before, but I've never heard of it. Duchess Hyatt of Lumford? What the heck is Lumford? And this is also a different name than what she said, or am I stupid? Oh, Alba Hyatt, retired Knight Duchess of Lumford, which I've never heard of. I'm really feeling like either I'm stupid or they're just making up a bunch of stuff randomly for this quest. Can you kindly direct me to the wine? Good plan. This is the last person? Are you serious? Oh my god. That wouldn't be in keeping with the spirit of the banquet, I must say. Okay, so there's only 5 people at the banquet plus the new cook? That seems small for a banquet feast. I'm surrounded by idiots. Can't believe Duke Horatio didn't show up. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I guess I am doing this live first impressions and everything. I'm quite underwhelmed by the fact that there's only 5 guests for this so-called murder mystery. It seems like it'll be difficult to not solve it if there's so few people. They did show in the preview images this journal type thing, which was like an archaeology journal in which you'd keep your clues and stuff. That looked pretty cool. I don't know when that starts being used. A special dish. The king is getting a special dish. Unable to consume the entree that the Duchess brought. Therefore, if the king is having... Also, I'm going to get out a notepad here. Sorry if it is annoying with typing, but we're doing it live. Got to keep notes to make sure I know who's who and what's what, and you know, I can solve it here. Duke Horses Edgeville. He wants extra garlic. King getting special dish. Okay, that's key. He wants it as well. The dish does not have garlic, probably. You don't think I'm good enough. You'll have the same dish as the other guests. Okay, this guy can deal with it. Okay, whatever. Okay, group spoken to 1 out of 3. There you go. Now we've got Rodney, Depression's wine taster, and the lady who wanted to get killed by a dragon. The cook is making Holly. Okay, Simon, Royal wine taster. Edgeville Duke was that other guy. I don't know what. Wasn't the hollyhock the poisonous thing? I thought. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Alba Duchess. Alba is from Lumford. Not sure what that is. Hollyhock is poisonous. Rodney is Horse's fiance, I think they said. Not necessarily. The plant itself is poisonous, but the roots are safe to consume when boiled. Quite the delicacy. Stupid dog, I don't care. How do you know that? Knows about plants. Rodney's second wife taught him, was a master alchemist, which is that relevant to plants? I don't know. Okay, that's pretty sus right there, Rodney. Accidentally poisoned herself brewing mushroom tea. I bet accidentally. Very suspicious right there. Yeah, quite a novice mistake for a master alchemist. She was colorblind, couldn't tell the blue spotted bitter caps from the green spotted ones. Allegedly was colorblind. Don't believe that. I'm sorry, Rodney. Duke Horse will be your 3rd marriage. There were several more in between and has lost count. Married numerous times. Definitely suspicious on Rodney here. Princess is running around the place like an idiot. Run off to the kitchen. This is why I'm more of a cat person. Don't all jump to stop her now. Just leave it to me, as always. It's fine. Whatever, Rodney. I hate you. You're an absolute little bee, okay? Not enjoying this guy so far with his murdering and poisoning of his numerous fiancés and wives and stuff. Need to bring the appetizers I brought to the kitchen. Okay? They're going to walk off. What if I talk to Simon again? I'm relieved they lost some of the wine, and the king and queen are above there on the balcony. So I'll go up there in a sec. I want to see what the people in the kitchen are about. All right. Yeah, I'm just making sure I know everybody said what's up with you guys. Getting too old for this. Plenty of wacky. Yeah, north of the wall. God. No, don't want to talk to the dog. Okay, let's ascend upstairs, talk to the king and queen, and see what they're about. So we've got Iris, the whatever, Bianca, and the king and queen here. Honestly, I don't remember what Iris's name was, or Iris's title was. Something about like the flower of somewhere, right? Standing in for Duke Horatio or something? I think. Okay, let's not be sure. Didn't expect to see Lord Rodney here. You and he. What could that possibly mean? Rumors between Rodney and Elmaria. Bianca would like to discuss the supplies they brought. Beatrice, Bianca. Okay. Take the supplies through to the kitchen. Oh, that was it? That was the whole conversation there? It was like a slight hint of rumors between either between Rodney and Elmaria or Rold. I wasn't sure who she was talking to, but Elmaria was the one who interrupted. Yep. We're really doing great here. Your cousin wasn't able to attend. Yeah, so she is here for Duke Horatio, allegedly. So, let me look at the quest journal. Okay, need to talk to Aster. I guess there isn't. Where's that thing that they showed in the previews? The journal. Sure, I guess let's start the feast. I guess this is where someone's gonna get killed. Thank you for inviting us to this fine fort of yours. It looks like a wayward sneeze would topple it. You know what, horse? I've had about enough of you. Edgeville alone faces incursions on a weekly basis. Sounds like your problem. Your people deserve better than you. Bam! Got him. The audacity. These are people to whom our king would grant. Look at that swordfish, bro. Jeebums. Or I guess it's maybe a sailfish. Who knows? Watch yourself, Alba. No, I don't believe I will. Don't think I've forgotten what you did during the famine, how Lumford's food stores were seized by the capital while our people went hungry. All right, Elmaria. What's her? She's Rold's wife. Farrock took Lumford's food stores during famine. I really don't even know what Lumford is. Multiple requests, none of which were returned. They're arguing. Okay. Of course, everyone's starving. So, I'm a renowned adventurer. Of course. Which one of these? Ritual of the Majrat Classic Quest. Gotta chat about that. Amazing. An impressive tale. Is he gonna die? Horse was coughing, not sounding so good. Elmaria is gonna make up some lie. I bet. Okay, so it's between Rodney and Elmaria, clearly. Not Rold. Relationship history. And there's beef about it. Horse is gonna die. He's coughing. Yeah. He's gonna die. Ooh, I know this game. A play, 5 words. Dog is scared. Oh, down goes Goodman. Cole, is that his first name? All right. I do believe he's dead. Lock down the fort now. Wasn't a natural. I bet you know a poisoning when you see it. Rodney. My first husband was a mortician until he tripped and fell into the cremator. And now the late Duke has died in equally suspicious circumstances. I mean, it feels like it would be just so way too obvious and stupid for it to be him. Look at those look at that shadow quality. Wow. The only people with access to his meal or his person are in this very room. What if they were poisoned before they were brought here? Or the typo. Going to see a patch note for that in the future at some point. Desert was not prepared correctly. Dessert has 2 S's, Jagex. Come on now. Each of you ate the same banquet as him, did you not? That's true. Very true. Very true. Am I going to die? Probably. Yes, probably. We have a murderer in our midst of that. I am certain. An attack on a Duke of Mistlin is an attack on the kingdom itself. Nobody leaves until we know who or what we're dealing with. It did take place within my walls. Have until sunrise to discover the perpetrator's identity. Wow, we could have severe consequences. Don't fail. All right. Interesting. It would appear my many years of experience analyzing mystery novels may be put to practical use. You aren't above suspicion yourself, I gotta say. Yeah, you better. They have disseminated throughout the fort. Okay. Interrogate, questioning, definitely appropriate. There is surely evidence pertaining to the crime scattered across the grounds. Yep. Give me the mystery journal. Just fork it over. Come on now. Thank you. All right, so now this is like where we start properly, I guess. And we have the journal here. All right. King rolled Romanus. That looks so much like remains, which sounds Simon Bull Ace. We're looking for 8 clues. Okay. Former commoner and adventurer. She is loud, annoying, a major B. Nobody likes her, etc., etc. An alchemist. I thought this guy was a wine taster. Ah, relegated to being the royal wine taster, but is highly intelligent. Okay, Aster is my steward and the building manager of my town hall. Professional, approachable, big fan of detective stories. They hit him with the big red deceased. Wow, very dramatic. Bianca is Aster's sister, building manager of the kitchen. Quiet and soft-spoken, but friendly. Clumsiness often detracts from impressive cooking skills. Strange. A retired knight. Yes, yes. Lumford, still don't know where that is. Doesn't like anybody. Nobody likes this guy. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone who doesn't want him dead. Rodney is a murderer, in the past at least. And we have Iris, who is Duke Horatio's cousin. A social butterfly, stirs up drama. Not very smart. And then a stupid dog. I don't know why they even put that in there. And then we have evidence. Interesting. Okay. So let's see what we can find here. From what I've seen so far, I mean, again, there's not a lot of people here. So it feels like if there's really 8 clues, it's going to be quite easy to figure out who did it. But the obvious 2 suspects are Rodney, because he's killed, allegedly, what it sounds like, killed many of his previous partners. And then I guess secondarily would be Ella Maria, because she's got beef with Rodney over their past relationship, and she kills his soon-to-be partner or whatever. Skin is discolored, lips are blue and cracked, prominent blue veins branch across the skin of his face and neck. Ew. Yeah, probably didn't deserve it. Let's look at his meal. Yeah, obviously. Can I look at it? No? I realized that it was poison. That's why I want to examine it. but I guess not. What about the kitchen? Is there any... It's dagger. There's a name inscribed on it. Amon Ra. Mauritanian, perhaps. Not a clue. Okay. Cupboard supplies used for the banquet. The hollyhock and suspicious meat. Take it? Take everything. Okay. Suspicious meat. Nice. A foul amalgamation of meats gathered in the wilderness. Alright. I'm not sure how that helps us. You'd think it would be common knowledge among the nobility that King Rold has a severe nut allergy. Okay, so that's a clue. The nut roast. Oh, whoops. Fill the sink, cook at the range. Looks like that's all we've got here in the kitchen. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these things that I took. What's that? What am I investigating? Something over there? Little hidden, little sneaky beaky? What's this? You find a mud-coated satchel lying in the dirt by the side of the town hall. Inside is a well-used book, assorted ingredients, and dozens of vials containing a clear liquid. How to poison dummies for dummies. Could be a diversion, I guess. Yeah. Page is torn out. So what's it looking like in here? Okay. Link. Show this evidence to a suspect or use it on a scenery to discover another clue. Discuss. Okay, you can just repeat what was said when you found it. Let's talk to Rodney, since I'm sus of him. You're here to question me. Did you notice anything suspicious? Okay, princess causing a ruckus. Alba was also in the kitchen. All right. Let me put that down. That's important, I guess, possibly. All right. Duke was complicated. Oh, princess is the dog. Right. Okay. Yeah, well, that would be weird. Yeah. Let's talk about those previous marriages, Chief. Yes, exactly. Yeah, definitely a curse. Definitely. That's true. Might want to stay away from the marriage life if it's just getting everyone killed. Alright, that's all we've got for him for now. Bill, what do you... What's up with... The queen is calm about it. Okay. Alright, so I need to take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back now to continue the quest here. It was a bit of a longer break than I was anticipating, but I know I did just talk to Rodney. I don't think I managed to talk to Iris yet about this situation. And is there anything else? So that bag over there, there's no indication of it on the map, so I need to look everywhere. I don't know if anything will be in any of the other buildings. What was that? Oh, jump the wall. Okay. Let's see what Iris has to say here. Anything suspicious? Okay. Jesus. Anything strange here? Come on. Not that you can remember. Can't believe you've done this. Good rumors. All right. The D'Adlard and Despard families. Who are they? The D'Adlard family have been disgraced and exiled from the kingdom. Okay, I guess I'll write this down. There was those supposed cultists along the road. All right. Duchess Hyatt was involved. Okay. She's always hated Zamorakins after what they did to her son. Hates Zamorakins. All right, what about the Despard family? Despard's family, eldest daughter, missing for many years. Although apparently not really missing. Okay, but like, heard that she eloped with a thief and that they are behind many of the high-profile robberies plaguing the capital. Wow. Apparently is a master thief now after running away. I don't know. All right. Why was the Duke? Yeah, where's Duke Horatio? There was a terrible cake-related incident. Okay, that can't. It seems hardly relevant. Okay. So nothing interesting from her. I mean, come on. Sad barking. Okay. You know what? Yeah, where's my amulet of dog speak? I guess. All right. So let's see. Lead pipe. What is this? A game of Clue? That must be some joke that I don't get. Wait a minute. That is an actual smoking pipe. Okay. Yep. Some joke that I don't understand. Some reference. My bad there. Okay. Let's see what. I don't really want to talk to her, but I probably should. Feast was canceled. Yeah. Whatever. Did you notice anything suspicious? Okay, stop telling people about the suspicious thing being people dying. Yep, the obvious suspicion thrown on Rodney. Finds it difficult to believe that he would actually do it. I kind of agree as far as it just being too obvious of an answer, but based on what I've heard about him, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually would do something such as this. I seem quite calm. I've seen many assassinations, I guess. Yeah, I do not revel in death, but it's a fact of life. Yeah. Why do you do what you do? For the glory! Many aspire to save the world. My husband is one of them. A new threat will always rise. If that is your reason for heroism, each loss will weigh on you. Every new threat is a devastating blow. But if you selfishly enjoy the act, revel in the glory and the thrill of battle, you can push forward without regret. All right, that kind of made sense. And I mean, didn't really push me in either direction as far as being suspicious of her. Anything around this building? Doesn't seem like it. Duchess Alba, let's see what she's got to say here. Oh, there's a revolver over there. What do you want? What did you see? Wow, very helpful. We're a small but prosperous duchy with the most fertile land and beautiful vistas in Misthalin. Our castle is larger than Horatio's as well. Okay, I'm Google, or I guess. What? Oh, I almost forgot how to search the RuneScape 3 wiki. Yeah. So this Lumford place is made up and doesn't exist on the game in the game world. It says here Lumford was first mentioned in this quest and was conceived to communicate that the world is bigger than is represented in the game. So kind of weird, if you ask me. Doesn't really make sense. I don't know why they would do this, honestly. But you know, whatever, I guess. My duty to protect my people. Okay. Yeah. Nothing too interesting from anybody yet, honestly. A miniature hand cannon of dwarven design. Only the faintest plume of smoke twirls from the barrel when you pull the trigger. Okay, I mean, they're making all these references to things that I don't know, so I just probably look like an idiot. Yeah, I doubt the people that are like managing the buildings are of any relevance. Let's see what Bianca has to say. Yeah, you must have really screwed up somehow. Anything in the kitchen? Okay, Lord Rodney was also in the kitchen. I think I knew that, but he's the one who told me that Alba was in the kitchen. Couldn't see what they were doing. The dog was in there too. Yeah. Working as a professional chef, first job was cooking for the king and queen, though that was many years ago. I didn't leave that job on the best of terms. The family heirloom I accidentally broke. Okay, so whatever. When I was a girl, I wanted nothing more than to be a dancer. But she became a cook because she was too clumsy. Okay. Well, that's all for now. I do hope I can get to the bottom of this as well. So far, not a whole lot. Let's check this out over here. Half-buried box with what looks like an EOF on the top. Is that jewelry I spot? Fit for a queen. All right, we got a clue for that. I guess I can try linking that to Elamaria, since they say fit for a queen. I don't know what linking a clue does if it doesn't actually, like if it's not linked to them. I don't know. But anyway, I do have to take another short break. Unfortunately, I'll be back presently. Okay, we are back at it once again. Let's head. Actually, let me talk to Queen Elamaria here and link the jewelry box. Let's see what happens here. My missing jewelry. Okay, so it is hers. We suspect it was stolen. We shall return them as soon as we find the thief and conclude our investigation. Okay, and we have that, what's her name? The Despard family's eldest daughter, who's been missing for many years, is apparently a master thief. So I guess that is potentially a link there. I don't know. Stolen jewelry belonging to Elamaria. Kitchen. Alright, so we have that. That didn't actually do anything, I guess. That's just the jewelry clearly. Yeah, we just still need to figure out who stole it. Okay, so let's talk to the folks in here. Just make sure there's nothing. Just sit on bench a bunch of times. It's just King Rolled in here? Okay, let's see what he's got. Did you notice anything suspicious? No. Duke Horse ate the same starter as me, which struck me as odd. Yeah, he requested that. The only reason I had that pate is because I'm deathly allergic to nuts, which we knew. Was there anything unusual about it? Unique taste. Chef was rather heavy-handed with the garlic. Duke Horse targeted because he's a difficult man. Nothing to gain by killing him, okay. That's a clue somehow. What is he doing here? Praying to Saradomin for guidance. Isn't he not even here anymore? Duchess Alba's words. He sees the... I was talking about the food stores. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't... Who cares, really? Alba's not particularly cooperative. Served King Roll II as a knight, and he was a cruel and ruthless monarch. All right. All right. Elamaria often tells me that I should be less lenient with Alba and the others, but I am still uncertain. Please leave me to my thoughts. You have an investigation to get on with. Yeah, okay. Whoops. All right. So what did we get here then? Nut roast, yeah. I found King Rold praying in the chapel. I interviewed him. Okay, why did that get stored in the clue book as opposed to everyone else? And yeah, we got the satchel with the book in it, which I feel like I could reasonably link to Rodney. Let's talk to her about the nut roast. Okay. Duchess Hyatt brought them, apparently. Alright, so what is this linking even doing? Just showing them it and then they comment on it? Okay, so if it's... so Bianca did put the box of jewelry there. Scattered near the road. Okay, placed there by Bianca. Apparently found it scattered near the road. Why would you bury it in the backyard then? That is BS. And you took them. As soon as I heard the king and queen, you knew they belonged to them. Wow, she's just a... Frankly, it was very poorly hidden. I mean, that was truly embarrassing. And that was an additional clue, which is in Bianca's testimony. And the testimonies you can't link. Okay, so let's see then. Alba. I mean, it seems like there's no downside of just seeing if anyone has anything to say about the clues. Let's see. Were you aware that King Rold is deathly allergic to nuts? Okay, so she did that to mess with him, apparently. I'm a petty old woman. Right, wouldn't have been... Okay, we've got another clue unlocked from that, which is Alba's testimony on the nut roast. So what other... The only thing we haven't gotten a clue off of... Oh, it has linked. So these are linked. The only one I don't have linked is the book, which I would like to show to Rodney, I guess, because he's the poison guy. Let's link it. Doesn't know anything about it. All right. I mean, I don't see the harm in just showing it to everyone. Is this the murder weapon? No, turns out it's a book. Turns out it's a book. All right. Who else even is there? Did I talk to Simon here? I'm not sure I did. Let me chat with him. Yeah, I don't think I did talk to him. Did he notice anything suspicious? Food and drink was left unattended for a time. After the cook went to speak to the king, Lady Iris Ruthven left briefly during that period through the main door to powder her nose. Okay. I guess I can... Iris left when food was unattended to powder her nose. Don't believe that. He's the royal wine taster. Why is your life on the line? I guess. That was weird. Do you test the food or just the wine? Only wine. Not checking the food is weird. It's mostly about maintaining appearances. Not many outside the royal family's inner circle know how superficial my role is. I mean, I feel like it's obvious to anybody. The queen is a heavy drinker, and I'm required to check every glass. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Dang. I told you he was depressed. I would never wish any harm on anyone, of course. All right. So what does he have to say about this book then? His book? Oh, okay. Interesting. He just admits to that immediately. I guess that makes sense that it would be important for him to know about poisons given he's the wine taster or tester or whatever. Oh, my phone is ringing for some reason. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Page that was torn out of the book is the one describing how to create a potion that detects poison. That page was definitely there when I last read it. Okay, pal. Fortunately, most of it is memorized. Yeah, go ahead and tell me how that's done. All right, he wrote us down the instructions. These are all linked. We have wait, what? Alba's testimony. Oh, poison detection, potion recipe. So let's see, what does this say then? To start with, create a base potion consisting of unicorn horn dust, star flower, and Honestly, I can't remember every detail, but there should be some pre-made vials of the base potion in my satchel. Take the base potion, add a small amount of the substance you suspect was used to create the poison, and heat it to boiling point while stirring vigorously. To use it, pour a small amount of the potion on the substance you suspect has been poisoned. If the poison is present, the potion will start bubbling and frothing. Good luck. Okay, so we got to go to his satchel and grab some of the base potions or whatever. Take a vial. Let's take a bunch of vials. Who cares? Poison detection potion base. So I mean, we can use one of each of these on it, I guess. Why not? And then we got to heat it up, right? At the range, I guess. There you go. Just pop them all on there. And then use it on the meal, I guess. Okay, it can't have been the wine, I guess. Or no, well, I guess that's... He's not rolled and whatever. Does it matter which? Different combination? Okay, so let me just use it on each one of these. Why not? Okay, so it wasn't the strange spices. What is it that he ate anyway? Pate. It looks weird. You know, it has this tail or something. Oh, but this one does as well, so I guess that's just what it is. Nothing happened. I mean, combination. What do you mean combination? Nothing's happening with any of these. Nothing happened. Okay, so that was the pate. Duke's pate was poisoned using hollyhock, just as I suspected. Okay. We've uncovered all we can for now. Let us discuss our findings in private. The roof seems a sensible choice. Okay, let's go to the top floor and talk. Simon's satchel was found in the courtyard, contains suspicious book. Claims he lost it. Either he's lying or was set up, yeah. Alba brought the nut roast, ensuring that the king required a custom dish. The Duke requested it as well out of jealousy. Yep. It's possible that the plates were mixed up and the pate was meant to be served to King Rold. We also found a hastily buried box containing the queen's jewelry, which Bianca put there. Watch out. Oh, snap. Is this the combat thing? Bianca just got absolutely smacked up by this guy. What is that? Those are some cool daggers that this guy has. Or at least one of them is cool. Get owned, freak! An ex-assassin, I agree. She's fine. I mean, you know, got up perfectly okay. Okay, we don't need to hear about your stupid... Alright, we searched the belongings. We found a strange letter. The new Duke is on to me. We can't let them know I poisoned the Duke, not while our work is unfinished. Wait until they are isolated from the rest of the group and see they are dealt with. I'll open the gates. Remember, we need the steward alive. Why do we need the steward alive? Alright, let's see. Remember, we need the steward alive. What do I have to do with this? And it says, I'll open the gates. We should check on the guests. Oh god, doesn't look so good down there. Let's go check things out. Let's see. Dark beasts up in here. Simon is on the floor here. Oh no, another guy's dead here? What the heck is going on? Why are there dark beasts here? An ear-piercing scream, only to find these foul beasts running straight for me. Ella's timely intervention saved him. Wow. Simon is dead, just like that. Such a lapse in security is unbecoming of me. Yeah, what the heck? I thought there were several guards stationed. Once the beasts were incapacitated, I arrived at the north gates to find the guards unconscious and the gates ajar. So someone knocked the guards out and opened the gate. Yeah, we were attacked by an assassin who was hiding among the contingent.
They must be the one who poisoned him. No, there's no way. They has no access. Another typo. They're preoccupied. Yes. Were any guards unaccounted for? All but one. Probably the assassin. Makes a lot of sense. Aster did not open the gate. Obviously. Okay. The note we found on the assassin's body indicates that the person was, yeah, obviously. They now have the blood of 2 people on their hands. Station more and ensure the suspects are under surveillance at all times. Charade? What the heck? Do whatever you want, Alba. See if I care. Okay, so now we have to find 8 more clues. Okay, I guess. So far, fairly underwhelmed with the mystery solving process personally, but hopefully it gets better from here. Okay, it's time to continue with the quest. Just have myself some nice lunch, and we're gonna move on to the second tab here in the book. We have that letter from the assassin, and we have 8 more clues to find, 2 of which need to be linked to be found or whatever. All right, let's inspect the Dark Beast. Felled by a single stab through a critical artery. Wow, Elameria. A little bit of a savage, are we? Did you do it? Did you do them both? She did them both. Simon dead on the floor. Stood no chance. That's pretty sad, honestly. But what can you do? Let's see what Elameria thinks here. 3. Oh, I didn't even see that one. It was nothing. Merely some old tricks from my monster hunting days. Wow. Absolute savage, I guess. Of course, not what it used to be. They don't know the identity of the guard or how they infiltrated. They'll be having a talk with the captain of the guard. Okay, whatever. Whatever, Elameria. Still a hard B as usual. This one I assume is the same. Yes. Rolled. Let's see what he has to say. So much bloodshed. Who opened the gate, brother man? I did not leave the chapel until I heard the screams. Wasn't able to see. Iris walked behind the chapel at one point. She is also someone that was in the kitchen. No, Alba and Rodney were in the kitchen. Seemed to be accompanied by an animal, a bird, perhaps? Why a bird? Okay. Elmaria saved you. Yeah, I bet your combat skills are lacking. Her strength is one of the many reasons I fell for her. Okay. Thank you, rolled. Let me just quickly put down Iris went behind the chapel with a bird. She's also the person who supposedly left while the food was unattended to powder her nose. So that's potentially additional. Let's see what Bianca has. Yeah, Simon's dead. Nobody's safe. What can you do? Where were you? Right here, right? Making your way to the kitchen, hid behind the supply cupboard. Lady Ruthven was skulking behind the chapel, whatever she was doing. It looked suspicious, just like what Rold just said. How close were you two? They were friends. He deserved better. Okay, good enough. Anybody in the chapel except for Father Flint, my chapel leader? The end is nigh. All right. That box of jewelry is gone, assumedly grabbed by the queen, maybe. How do you even go behind the chapel, dog? Or maybe Iris took the jewelry? Accompanied by a bird. Oh, what's that? Wax seal. Yeah, so she must have been sending out a letter with a bird, like a carrier pigeon or whatever. Or maybe received it. We've got a clue that we will definitely link to Iris. A black ribbon. It casts a peculiar silhouette when held against the light. Let's head straight over there to Iris then and see what's the deal there. Where is she? Over here in the workshop still? Yes. Anything additional around here? Doesn't seem to be. Got guards at the gate once again. Let's talk to her. There's also a wrench. Talk to her first. Oh, you figured out who's responsible. I highly doubt that. We were walking past the chapel. They were already dead. Well, that's not helpful. Princess killed the Duke. Yeah, I bet. Rodney was telling me about his first wife. Transformed herself into a duck. What if she managed to become a dog instead? Yeah, I bet. Then she killed the Duke to get revenge. Hey, you know what? Not necessarily the most ridiculous explanation. Let me inspect this first. Okay, another joke that I don't understand, I guess. I'm just dense as they come here. What's up with this, Iris? Must have fallen off the letter my friends sent me. I have some friends who like hearing my gossip, that's all. I received a letter by Raven from them asking about the banquet, so I sent them a response. Seemed very concerned about the king's well-being. I told them about the tension between Lord Rodney and the Queen, some intriguing rumors Alba was telling me. Oh, and that the Duke was murdered. He's probably the one they should have been worried about. Okay. I cannot discern if she is remarkably cunning or unspeakably dim-witted. I think she really is dense. Here, I'll lend you this as a token of apology. It's an amulet of spaniel speak. Are you serious? They actually have the amulet of dog speak. Unbelievable. All right, well, we got that. But sounds like maybe her friends are somehow involved, and they were trying to kill the king, as was theorized on the roof earlier. But since the Duke requested the same appetizer, they got mixed up, allegedly. Right, so I guess we will talk to the dog since we got this thing. And we'll have to link the clue to do it, I'm sure. Yep, we're talking. Strange smelling meat. Okay. Somebody poisoned him. Yeah, okay. Stupid dog things. I'm not sure. Got any clues? Things buried, smells, strange people. Okay. Wait, what is this, like some hint system or something? I'm confused. I don't, or do I have to do this? Can I climb this? No. Okay, no, you definitely could not find this without her. Okay. An assortment of objects. Let's see what we got here. Ancient bones and decomposing animal parts. Not quite. Okay, so yeah, it's like we have to follow this stupid dog around in southeast. Let me talk to Rodney while I'm here, see what he's thinking. Where were you during the attack? Oh, can't remember. Most certainly was not in the town hall, so he was in the town hall. What went on between you and Elamaria? They were lovers once. She was my first love. Things didn't work out. And her ego was too unbearable. Ask Bianca. Yep, we knew they were friends, I think. Okay. Want to ask Ella Maria about it, apparently. So we can go do that. I already searched. Yeah, I already looked at that in the first round through. Let's talk to you about Bianca. You could say we were close once. It's why I agreed to hire her, but she left on bad terms. She destroyed a family heirloom, claimed it was an accident. Yeah, probably true. Maybe you never know. Okay. I don't care. King rolled. Okay, we got a clue for that. And that one is another testimony. Yeah. Okay. What is it? Why is there a discuss option on that? What does that do? Oh, really? See if Bianca has anything to say on that front. All right, there we go. Thought you knew. Okay, that was not interesting to talk about with her. Okay, stupid dog. Where do we have to go now? South. Great, 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 great. We haven't talked to the Duchess yet, and this during this second round to the north. Okay, make up your mind. How about here? North? What do you mean? We were just like here. Northeast. How about here? There you go. Oh, she said that the queen is suspicious. Scary lady gives good pets. Can't be her. One more thing. Oh, please let it be the last thing. This dog is surprisingly annoying to click on. It's probably around the back here, right? A lot of doors in these buildings for how small they are. Oh no, is it in the chapel? Can't be. Oh, it is. You're gonna dig a hole in the chapel? Budges a loose floor tile revealing a hidden cache. What? The symbol of Zamorak and a sealed letter. Okay. The dog is gone. To our latest recruit, an opportunity has arisen. Your target will be visiting Fort Friend 3 for a banquet. This will be the perfect moment to strike. I will assign an assassin, but remember they are to be used only as a last resort. You are to eliminate the mark whilst drawing no attention to yourself or us. Do not fail me, Z. Z, huh? And that is a mysterious letter, which is already linked. Linked with who? I guess with the dog amulet that we found it with. I don't know. Did I? I didn't look at this. Okay, it's another joke. So I think these jokes are all like in reference to the Clue board game, probably, because those I think these are like all the items that you use in that game to which people can possibly be murdered with. Let's talk to the Duchess. Where were you during the attack? None of your business. Oh, and that's it. What's your problem? Yep, his father. We knew that. What happened? The vile Zamarakians sunk their foul claws into him, twisted his mind. Got caught up in things he shouldn't have, and he decided to make an example of him. And that, okay, that's pretty harsh. Yeah, not his fault. Well, whatever. A duchy. Okay. All right. Well, you're just a crybaby. It sounds like. Let's see what else do we got here. So we have Duchess's second testimony. We're missing a link clue and a regular clue that I just haven't found yet. Let's check out the town hall, which we haven't been into since the attack. Maybe the final clue is in here somewhere. We know that allegedly. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Burnt parchment. This must be what Rodney was doing in here. Let's see what it says. Of Duke Cole Augustus Horse, Duchy of Edgeville, and fortune are to be inherited by. There's what appears to be a list of assets beneath, but that's all I can make out. This is clearly the last will and testament. Someone was trying to destroy it. Must have been Rodney, so let's go talk to him about it. See what his dealio is. He was the one who said he was definitely not in the town center. Very subtle. Let's see what he has to say. Never seen it before in my life. Hilarious. Yeah, we've caught you. How did you fail to burn something in a fireplace? He would check if he had redrafted it to include me, and everything's supposed to go to the dog, of course. Probably not. Wow, of course. I wasn't willing to find out. I was halfway through burning the thing when a scream from the courtyard spooked me. I see. Came out to see the bodies, and yes, of course. Thank you for eventually telling us. And there's clue number 8 out of 8. We should share our findings with the king and queen. Sure. Gather our guests. Everybody is in the courtyard. So, still, I mean, Iris has been pretty suspicious, I feel like. Probably the most out of all of them. I don't know, though. The result. Simon's satchel seems like an appropriate place to start. How did it end up in the courtyard? Okay, so I have to... Like, what am I supposed to remember here? I think it was on the King's Road, right? He lost it on his way here, allegedly. Yeah, that's what he said. They tore out the page and dumped the satchel to frame him. Okay. I do believe King Rolled was their target. Yeah. But they did not expect the Duke to insist on having the same dish. Yeah. Plates were mixed up, and the poison was served to Duke Horse by mistake. Shocked barking. You know, I guess I could have even guessed at the beginning of this quest that the Duke Horse would be the one to die, or maybe this lady, because they're new characters that don't really exist, I guess, in the world and story. What of the assassin who infiltrated? The assassin was assigned to the murder by their Zamorakian benefactors as a last resort should subterfuge fail. The note we found, remember, we need you alive. I don't really know but on this one. I don't really have an idea. I don't think it's, well, an excuse. Who would need an excuse to protect? They needed you to complete their plan, or they were talking about someone else. Who could be the steward that they were talking about as the someone else? I don't know. Yeah, this one I'm not too sure on. I guess I'll just put number 2. Oh, so that's just wrong. Oh, it is to protect you? Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't pick that, because I don't know why they would care, because I don't know who this is. Still. What was their motive? Let me see here. What was their motive? The Zamorakins offered them power. They had a vendetta against the king. Doubt that. Maybe it's for Elamaria. I don't know. Zamorakins offered the murderer a means of destroying that which Elamaria cares about most. What is your conclusion? Who is responsible? So Aster done it? Who the heck is that? I don't even know who that is. Oh, that's this person's last name. I'm an idiot. Rodney, Bianca. I mean, I feel like it's Iris from what I've seen, but I don't know. I really didn't. I thought that there was going to be more information, and now there's like just not that much. I mean, Iris did the most suspicious things. She had the means to be sending and receiving letters, which were often used in the communications here. I think it's her. Cool. I was wrong. I have no idea. I guess I'm an idiot. This is the only other person that would make any sense. Yeah, didn't think so. Let me just pick random people then. I don't know. I guess I suck at I mean, there's no way it's this guy, is there? It was Bianca. I guess. Yeah, found the jewelry. I guess you could have also found the satchel. You know about the plant. Yeah, okay. I mean, I feel like the beverage and food testing is being taken a little far. The assassin was ordered not to harm me. Okay, that is a decent link. That makes sense to me. And the bad relationship with the queen. You can't deny the evidence?
I mean, I don't see any exactly evidence here, just assumptions. You admitted to finding the jewelry, therefore you must have found the satchel. You had a bad relationship with the queen and knew things that could have been helpful in a murder, therefore you're a murderer. I cannot deny it. Okay. Whatever. She's just ranting now. You murdered 2 innocent people. She's suddenly evil. Okay. Didn't plan for the beast to kill him. Yeah, she was also friends with Simon, so, I mean, whatever. Yeah. What are you gonna do now, huh? Enough! Yeah. The punishment for treason is death! You basically can't say that you don't want it to happen. So I'll just say that. Execute the sentence right here, right now. Gotta send her to the capital. Very well. All right, that's the end of that, I guess. Are we done? Fine work, yeah, really. All right, end the banquet. I don't really care to speak to the guests. 2 weeks leave to reflect on all that transpired. And then what? Yeah. I mean, how are you feeling, I guess? Yeah, was it wonderful? Okay. Yeah. Great. Lord Not Oh god. What? What do you want, Lord Rodney? Is he going to be the chef guy? Oh god. Well, at least his ridiculous hat is replaced with the chef's hat, which is still ridiculous, but less so barely. And actually, this is a better cooking location than the Max Guild. That's kind of crazy. You literally don't have to move. So unless you're using portables, this is best. And all you need to do it to unlock it is 30 construction. That is pretty crazy. Fort is quickly becoming the best place for everything almost. Sorry, I wasn't even reading it. I was just clicking through this. But yeah, he has a position here now. His wife was a baker. Okay. Just don't murder anyone, please. Thank you. Yeah, and then we can improve it. And there we go. Quest is done. Construction XP lamp, 8K XP if you have 40. Prismatic, 3K with level 30. And you can build the kitchen. Okay, so that is the quest. I gotta say, a bit underwhelmed personally. I know. I mean, I guess I kind of just suck. I'm not too sure. It just. I don't really know what I was expecting because I mean it's a RuneScape quest after all, and that there's not really going to be a whole lot of actual mystery solving that you need to do, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like it I guess I could have figured it out if I really spent a lot of time thinking about it, but they didn't get me interested enough to care to think about it that much. I know it's like a small quest and not that important, but it would have been better, I think, if they had someone that was actually a relevant character in the world killed instead of 2 people who only literally just came into existence to be in this quest. Maybe a petty complaint, but I really wasn't invested in caring about finding out who did it. And the person who did it was also a random person who we didn't know anything about. So yeah, I don't know. Like the most interesting parts of the quest for me were talking to Rold and Elamaria because they were the 2 people who I had already, I knew stuff about from the previous quest they were involved in. All the other people was kind of like, man, whatever. You're weird, and I'll probably never talk to you again after this. So what's the point, really? And this Duchess Alba that was from a a place that supposedly exists but isn't on the map is really strange to me. I don't know. That's just me. And yeah, what does this guy have a trade option for? By the way, nothing until I get tier 2 kitchen. Okay. So yeah, again, like I don't really know what I was expecting from a RuneScape quest as far as a murder mystery is concerned, but I was hoping it would be a bit more engaging and interesting than this. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little bee about it. You guys can let me know what you thought in the comments. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. I might just make it unlisted and then make a thoughts video because this didn't really turn out that great in my opinion. I had to break it up into a bunch of different sessions, which might not have helped with my enjoyment of the quest. But at the same time, I feel like I still got the full picture as best I could. I guess I could have taken more notes, but I don't really know what else I would have written down. Basically, what I wrote down, a couple of stories about, or a couple of points about the individual characters, but nothing in here that would have been even remotely useful in the solving. And then I wrote down Alba was in the kitchen, irrelevant. Rodney was in the kitchen, irrelevant. Those two families, I guess the Day Adlard family Zamarakian thing, which was involving Duchess Alba, who hates Zamarakians, that was a slight clue, or I guess a pretty big clue into knowing that it probably wasn't her working with Zamarakians if she supposedly hates them, although that could have been not true at the same time, so hard to know, but that was a decent one. The Despard family was not relevant at all. I thought that might have played in somehow with the stolen jewels. The stolen jewelry belonging to Elamaria, which was placed there by Bianca, which she found scattered near the road. I mean, I don't know. I knew Simon had lost the satchel near the road. I knew that the jewelry was near the road. I just fail to see why it's just an automatic assumption that she finds it as well. But I guess makes some sense, and the fact that she did steal them is at least partially pointing to her willingness to do things incorrectly. And then Iris left when food was unattended to powder her nose, and Iris went behind the chapel with a bird, both of which turned out to be irrelevant as far as I could tell. And the only thing you got from that was the hint from her friends talking about it, who somehow, I guess, knew about this plot where they were asking about the king's well-being. So I guess in the case of those options I was given, if you got it wrong, you would have been corrected. And I only got corrected, I think, once when I said something about why they would, what they, cared about with Aster, or like why they wanted to keep the steward safe. And yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I guess I'm a failure as a mystery solver because I got it incorrect. But Iris seemed the most suspicious for the reasons I listed before. And it just really gets me when Aster said, I can't ignore the evidence. Like there's almost no actual, or there was no actual evidence. Like you guys might recall from the murder mystery quest, the original in Camelot or whatever, Sears Village. There's actual physical evidence tying the killer to the scene. You find their fingerprint, you find a thread of their clothing, and there's no art that you interrogate them and find out they lied about what they used the poison that they purchased. They lied about what they used it for. Actual physical, tangible evidence that they did it. In this case, it was literally you don't like Elamaria from you guys beefed earlier. You might have found something on the side of the road that while you were looking at something else that was on the side of the road, and you kind of you have knowledge of the beverage tasting and eating habits of the king because of his wine testing guy. I really didn't like that guy's existence, honestly. That was a weird point, I think. And you have some knowledge of the plant that was used, the hollyhock or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being cynical, or maybe I expected too much from a quest in this game. But
That's I guess my off the cuff thoughts here, and you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. And if you did the quest blind, how did you do? Were you able to solve it yourself? I would be surprised if there were a large amount of people that were able to just figure it out based off of what was given here without at least some guessing involved, because again, there was no real physical evidence, which I don't think it helped that there were so few people at this banquet. I thought it was going to be a much bigger event than it was. And the fact that it wasn't really narrowed down, because if they had given some kind of physical evidence, maybe it would have been too easy to figure it out. But at the same time, at least it would have given you a solid reason to know who did it. I don't know. Just not as good as how it plays out in Murder Mystery, in my opinion. And another semi-similar quest, what's it called? One Piercing Note from the Sitharid Abbey in Al Kharid, also had a kind of a mystery theme to it. And that one I also enjoyed quite a bit more, just piecing together the information. I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on it, I guess, but it just didn't live up to my expectations. And I guess that's all there is to say about it. Not enough people involved, and also not enough time spent gathering evidence. Like, you really didn't get that much stuff, and a lot of it was completely pointless. I don't know. Maybe one additional round of 8 in the book would have been better. I'll probably make a separate video talking about my full thoughts when I've had a bit more of a chance to digest it. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, you guys. Don't really know when I'm going to be making more videos since I'm not playing too much at the moment. I still have clips for this account to put out there in progress videos, which I can do. But yeah, I haven't been very happy with the decision making of Jagex recently, and I'll probably make an additional video soon talking about my full thoughts on all the nerfs and changes and stuff that's been going on. I've kind of held off because I didn't really feel like I had anything that unique to say, but I'll probably make a video just to see what people think about my thoughts. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.